Boom. What's up, everybody? This is DTM Delta Tango. Mike, what's up to SLP Price joining us here on, let me go ahead and turn off this audio. Where is it coming from? Yeah, I have it somewhere else. There it is. SLP Price is joining us from YouTube. What's up, SLP Price? And on Behance, we already got CJ Woods. Misty, what's up? CJ Woods says, hey. Misty says, short stream today. Yes, it's a short stream. And I don't know why it looks so dark. That's crazy. I didn't even clean up my camera. I just threw it on and I did not even pay attention. Like, dang, can we get some extra light here? I have to check my Logitech settings. Dang, what a bust. Sorry. Danette says hello, and CJ Wood says I did not get to sneak and watch Max from work today, and that's why we are here, because I want to talk about a little bit about Adobe Max and Adobe Illustrator on the iPad and the desktop. So let's go. It's a short stream. We're gonna just make it happen. It is usually Tuesdays is reserved for my Okay, how about now? We have sound. All right. Thank you very much. Yes, as I was saying, thank you, SLP Price, for my shirt. And I appreciate SLP Price for letting me know about no sound. Thank you, Danette. Thank you, Axel, for letting me know about the sound. Yes, I switched scenes, and all of a sudden, we have no sound. So let me go ahead and stand in the right place so I can get this iPad in here. Boom. So I have an iPad, and I already updated all my apps with Adobe Max updates. As a matter of fact, I did not update this computer, so I need to go ahead and do that while we're streaming, because I want to show off a couple of things. Oh my God, how could I forget? It's because I decided to switch computers at the last minute. So yeah, let me just stream from the Mac, and that's why I'm not in the Discord, because Mac and Discord do not and OBS do not get along. It's a thing. So let me see. All right. So I did update my apps on my iPad, and so we're gonna open up Illustrator. Take a look at what are some of the updates that have come to Adobe Illustrator on the iPad. So here we go. This is my main screen. My main three apps are Illustrator, Photoshop, and Fresco. And it looks like Illustrator was not updated. Let me see. Let me see. I know there was an update, and I don't know if they made it available already. Let's see. Updated recently. So no, they did not update the Illustrator on the iPad today. Oh, snap. And so probably because all those updates are focused on the desktop, I think. If you've been paying attention to some of the Adobe Max sessions, and if you haven't, check out our Discord, where I dropped a couple of sessions that I liked, that I saw today. I went ahead and added them into the Discord, and they are in the art resource. No, where are they? Art shared inspirations. There we go. I was like, where did they go? And I don't know why the picture doesn't show on some of these. But in any case, here we go. Meet the faster, create a smarter, creative cloud. So let me go ahead and show you what I'm looking at. Boom, not that. There we go. There we go. So this is not what I want you to see. This is what I want you to see. Come on. There we go. Boom. We have an update to the Creative Cloud. And it was saying something, and I did not get a chance to see what it was saying. But there it goes. It's already downloaded the latest versions of Adobe Illustrator. And it does have a new release for Adobe Illustrator version 27, Photoshop version 24. I am in a couple of betas, so I've seen a few of these things already, which I get to talk about now. There's things that we get to see and the beta and in the pre-release so let me cancel those because that's going to take a while and I don't feel like dealing with that. Boom. And I'm not even playing with Substance yet any and so I'll leave that alone. There goes the Premiere Pro and Illustrator. So let's go ahead and pull up the updates for Adobe Illustrator and Illustrator Adobe Max updates. Adobe Max update. Boom. There is a let's see latest news on Adobe Illustrator. So here is the page for Adobe Illustrator, and it's kind of hard to see the comments now. Boom, boom, boom. Not I have an audio sync video. Yes, it's probably my issue. Is the audio and video sync because I'm on the Mac, and some things don't work well together in a Mac. All right, so here we go. Illustrator. There we go. Illustrator, and I should have checked that I was on the correct computer that had the update. I was like, yeah, let's talk about Illustrator. There it goes, it's coming, and as soon as it finishes updating, I'll be able to just click through straight. If I click on cancel, let me see view more. There it is. There we go. Let's just go like that, and then I can say update. Boom. What's new on Illustrator? So here we go. Yes, update my app. I need to update my apps. I do have access to all the apps because I do have the Creative Cloud. And I suggest that if you're going to pay, that you get the whole cloud because there's going to be a ton of updates and things that you can, a ton of apps that you can use at one time. So it's really useful to have the whole Creative Cloud. Let me type in here, Illustrator. Boom. Boom, there we go. Adobe Illustrator. Come on, help me out. Boom. All right, so this is the October 2022 release, version 27. And if you did not watch the keynote, then you should go back and check it out because, oh my gosh, some of the stuff that they talked about is crazy. It's crazy. And so the overlap objects were intertwined. That was super cool. I like that. And here's the big deal. This retain format when pasting text between Illustrator and design. All right, that's cool. It'd be nice if you can edit some of the vector in InDesign, but it's all right. Automate complex workflows with quick actions. All right, that's cool. Explore additional compatible formats to export 3D objects. I don't ever use 3D in Illustrator, so to me, that's not exciting. Improve performance when placing multi-link files. Okay, that's cool. Let's see. So then the Illustrator on the iPad, there it is. So maybe they haven't let out the update on the iPad because which Illustrator do I have? Let me see. Let me see if I can check. Illustrator 2.1.3 on my iPad. So they haven't released it into the App Store. And I thought they would have. I did update Adobe Fresco on the iPad, so that was super cool. So improve productivity with enhanced touch shortcuts. Nice. Save and rename your artwork anytime without having to exit your document. Oh my gosh, that's a big deal because when you're working on the iPad, if you have a keyboard, then you can do keyboard shortcuts and save. But supposedly the apps, they save your work in the background while you're working, but I don't trust it. I just don't trust it. I can't trust it. So here it is, the iPad, and as you can see on the top, you can't do anything with that top with the name of the file, whereas in Fresco, when you tap that name of the file, it will open up the little drop down where you can change the name of the file and click save. So that's coming to the iPad, and that's a big deal. Increase precision with snap-in gradients. All right, so that's super cool. Sometimes you do want that that angle, and you sit there and trying to figure it out to get that on angles. Control the default style with the keyboard shortcut. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. So let me see if I can open a new tab and let me see. There we go. So let's go here. So on the iPad, There it is. No, come on, get out of my way. I'm trying to do something. Improve productivity with touch. This is was what I'm looking for with Illustrator on the iPad, is that you want to be able to do a lot of different functions and as robust, almost as robust as what's possible on the desktop. However, because you're limited to the touch screen, and there can only be so much elements on the screen while you're working, that you need to be able to use that touch modifier. And there you go. More, see the touch shortcuts. So quickly save and rename the object. That's a good big deal right there. And there goes the snap in ingredients. The snap in gradients, not ingredients, gradients. Control the default style with the keyboard shortcut. All right, and that was it. Okay, that was it. We talked about that. All right, so here we go. Now for the desktop version. Oh, I'm sorry. You guys are like, what are you talking about? Let me see. There it is. Boom. Overlay, overlap objects with intertwine. So I saw the demo and the keynote, and it was all right the way they did that. That was good. And so I think some of these touch shortcut tips are making their way into the desktop, and that was something that I seen they started to do on the iPad, and it's coming into the desktop. And I like that because sometimes when I work on Illustrator on the desktop, I do have a pen, I do have a Cintiq, or now I have the Surface Studio. And so a lot of times I'm using the pen, and I need some of these tools that we have available on the iPad to work on the desktop, because they're really easy to just keep working. There's that what Sweet says in it. And one thing that I'm looking for is when you use the pen tool and you're tapping away and drawing, or laying down your anchor points on the iPad, Illustrator on the iPad, it's really cool how if you tap a anchor point with the direct selection tool, you can double tap that anchor point and it turns into a curve. Double tap it again, and it turns into an angle, and you have your handles. And so that's like a really neat, quick shortcut to doing things without letting go of the pen. Or if you're on the desktop, it would be cool if we could do that also, and without letting go of the mouse or the pen if you're using a pen-enabled device. And so I like the fact that some things that happen on an iPad are going to start making their way into the Illustrator on the desktop. This is the big deal right here, the share Illustrator documents for review. And so we've been testing this, and I say we because I actually did take a look. Let me see where we at with, okay, golly. You needed me to say something? Okay, here it goes. It's Illustrator. So in any case, this is super cool. In our group on Discord, what we've done in the past is worked on projects together, and we share a document. So in the top right corner of Adobe Illustrator, there is a tab that says share. And so one thing that we've been doing with Fresco is share the file. So you can type in an email address, and that person whose email address you type in will get a notification by email saying, hey, someone has shared a file with you. Take a look. And you can click on it and open Illustrator or Fresco, whatever type of file it is. You open up your program, and then you get to see the files that have been shared with you. And that's super cool. As a matter of fact, I can show you here on my iPad how there is a tab that says shared with you. And so when you're working with other people, and in this case, I do have some files that I started on a different Adobe account, and I didn't want to lose those files because I was not going to pay for the account anymore. I went ahead and shared it with myself with a second account, so then I still have access to those files and keep and work with them in the cloud. And so that is a good way of collaboration, right? But the next share for review, but the share for review is the next part of sharing a document. And so then when you do share for review, the idea is that you send people a link that once they click that link, that person does not need to have a Creative Cloud account to leave you feedback about a particular um, file. So let me see if I can get to that. As a matter of fact, let's go right here. Let's see Illustrator. Let me just open it. I don't know if I should do that. I don't think they let us do that. Let me go and just wait for that. I'm gonna have to wait for that. I wanted to show you guys Illustrator the way it's worked before, but that's the beta, so I can't show that. So I have to wait for Illustrator. Dang. So anyway, let's just talk about it. Next week, when we do our subscription only stream, let's talk about it. Let's go over it and see what are the latest updates to Adobe Illustrator on the iPad and the desktop. But for now, we're just going to look at the list of what was discussed and shared today. Retain the format when pasting text between Illustrator and InDesign. I already feel that some of these things was possible already, because when I'm working in InDesign, it's real easy for me to just drag and drop stuff from Photoshop and Illustrator. But that's super cool that this says pasting text. So that means that you're able to retain the font, the size, the color, everything, and all the properties that you have with text in Illustrator that will be retained in InDesign. That's awesome. Automate Illustrator workflows with quick actions. Let you complete workflows with single click. Use the curated list of quick actions. Let's take a look at that. Let's see what this is talking about. Come on, you side, click on it. What's up? So there's a list of quick actions. Boom. Okay, that's nice. So it feels like these are okay. um, there were scripts before. We used to use a lot of scripts, and I haven't used scripts in a long time. But there are presets that you have available, especially in InDesign. Is something that you have also is presets for different things like text, so that you save them, you click on them, and whatever you have selected, once you click a preset, boom, things happen. So that's really neat. Now, I don't know anything about 3D objects. I detest the idea that 3D is in Illustrator, because Illustrator is not for 3D. Illustrator is, the word Illustrator is an illustration, not 3D object. Illustrator, the word Illustrator, think about it. So whatever. Improve performance in placing multi-link files. When placing multiple link files or images in PNG format, the file loading and opening time has comparatively improved. Okay, that's cool. The part that I really care about the most is right there. Share Illustrator documents for review. And the partially overlapped objects will intertwine. Let's go ahead and look at that video. There it is. You select all those objects. Then you click Object, Intertwine, Make, and then you lasso around the areas that you want the overlap to change. So it's kind of like taking an object and moving where the object is on your list of layers, but not the full object, just the piece that you're selecting. So that's cool. I like that. All right. So what was this here? The same. And so basically, I'm waiting for the update on the iPad. I don't know why it didn't come up. Let me see. Come on, Adobe. And I'm looking at my iPad right now, and no update. So maybe I should just check on it. And let's see if I can. There's Photoshop. Let me see. Come on, and let's go ahead and look at Illustrator. Come on, Illustrator. Sometimes you have to manually. No, it's right there. There it is. Oh, yes. So, yes, sometimes you do have to manually click on the stinking button so that you can see there it is. That was fast. Okay, that was a quick update. Okay, cool. Let's take a look. So let's open that file and look for the two main things that I'm interested in. All right, I'm only interested in so much. Boom. Okay, so it doesn't look like I have. Oh, there it is. So there it is on the top. When you click on the name of the file, now you can change the name of the file if you want to, and then click on Save Now, and you don't have to leave the document. And this is great for those of us who are streaming. So when I used to stream, and I can start a live stream right here from Adobe Illustrator on the iPad, type in a bunch of stuff. There's me right there. What's up? That's the camera. Go live. And what's crazy is that while you're working, you still have that anxiety in the back of your head. It's like, I hope this iPad is saving my work. And so you want to just click back to go to the home screen so that it automatically saves, even though it's supposed to be saving in the background. But you don't ever know. Sometimes things happen. And so, but if you click back to go to the home screen, then the stream ends. So you kind of stuck between, I need to stream and continue doing the work and talking to people, but then I'm still afraid that the iPad has not saved my work, or there could be a glitch, things happen, things crash. And so there it is. So now you don't have to leave the document to save your work. All right, all right, all right. That is the big deal. And there it is. Let's see, share for a review. Click on that picture of the person. Link access, so share documents. So I can share other people. I can share to other people. I can share the file with other people, but only invited people can access. Okay, let me see if I can change this. Anyone with the link can view, and people with the link can comment. Boom, there it is. So now I go back, and then I can send this. So let me see. SLP Price. What is your email address? I forgot. There it is. Boom, SLP Price. What's up? So let me know if you like the crown design. Boom, there it is. Don't send her emails, okay? Invite to edit. Okay, so that's to edit. So, but there should be a way to just do the share for review. But I guess it's not coming. They didn't talk about that here, did they? Not on the iPad. Oh, I want that on the iPad. It's all good. If you open this file in desktop, boom. Hey, Crooked Little Flower, how you doing? We're just reviewing a couple of things that are latest updates with Adobe Max happening, started today. And so, of course, there's some updates to Illustrator, Photoshop, InDesign, Fresco. And so since we're here, let's go ahead and open up Fresco and take a look and see what's the new thing. It doesn't say nothing. It didn't say that was anything new, but there we go. New. I think this is old. Multicolors, what's coming. Did I update my Fresco? I thought I did. Let me look. Come on. Let's see. That's Facebook. Photoshop. So Fresco, and that's Photoshop. Okay, so let's push. Let's pull that update for Fresco. Yeah, so not all the updates automatically show up. Let me see. There it is. The update. Update. Boom. Yeah. So version 4 2 days ago, really? I guess I didn't pay attention. There we go. Let's open it. There we go. Move, copy, and delete multiple documents and folders. That's important. I've been trying to keep my files organized, and that's been tough. New pencil brushes. Kyle T. Webster was live the last week or so, and I think he does have a session at Dummy Backs where he's going through some of the new brushes. And okay, cool. So more stuff is coming, so that's good. What I'm looking for is that brush creation. That's what we need. Oh, all right. So there's some updates that you should go ahead and check out. Take a look, get a feel for it, and let us know what you think. What's up to SLP Price joining us on, make sure I stick it right there. Boom, on YouTube, yes. Crooked Little Flyer on YouTube. Thank you for joining us. Danette, Axel, Misty, and CJ joining us on Behance. Thank you, everybody. This is a short stream. I just wanted to go over quickly some of the different updates for the apps that we use all the time. I am super happy. I wish I could do the same things I can do on desktop. I wish I could do those on the iPad, but slowly but surely, eventually, all things are going to be mingled and become one. And one thing that I'm really waiting on is Illustrator on the browser, because Photoshop is available on the browser. And what that means is that it doesn't matter the quality of your computer, as long as you can connect to the internet, you can use Illustrator. Like, that's great. I don't have to have like the greatest and best computer, even though I am addicted to good computers. It's helpful when a lot of things are available online, and now you don't need a supercomputer to be able to do some basic, nice art. All right. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, CJ. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. I appreciate you. I will see you around tomorrow during my regular 7 p.m. stream right here on Behance, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, and I'm forgetting one of them other places. But that's all good. I'll see you then. All right. Peace out.